today I'm going to be talking about why I think grades don't map intelligence. So, before I begin, this is my audience, Antonio, Jana, and Fabian. So, I'm going to be talking about why I think grades don't map intelligence. So, growing up, our lives are set on a path, and that path is education. In order to succeed when it comes to education is to pass your grades. But it's not always simple to pass grades. There's multiple reasons why kids fail. There's multiple reasons why kids pass. It all just depends on the person. So, one reason I have is you could be smart but lack the work ethic. And what work ethic means is it's basically your ability to do something. If you lack work ethic, that means, well, you're basically lazy and you need work ethic to do your things. If you don't know the answers or you don't know how to do something in school, you can always use your work ethic and study, and that's why it's important. Even if you're not smart, if you have the work ethic to study, you can pass. But a lot of people don't have the work ethic. For example, you could be insanely smart and lack work ethic, causing you to fail every test because you don't study for it. And another reason I have is you could be smart, you could be unintelligent, but you could have work ethic, but your home environment, it can determine if you pass or not, because some people don't have the best home environment. You could have an unhappy life at home. It all just depends, and that could cause you to be distracted when it comes to school, because you'd want to focus more on your life than education. And so basically the reason why I'm bringing up tests is tests really make up your grades, and tests are important when it comes to your future. For example, there's SATs, EOCs, all sorts of end of course and important tests that can make your future. And another thing I have to say is some people have test anxiety, and a lot of people don't have that advantage when it comes to taking tests. So test anxiety is basically anxiety when it comes to tests. You can't focus, lack of focus. You can't really take a test because you won't be at your best. And another thing I have to say is that some people are just not good test takers. Some people lack the skills for test taking. And also another reason is, like I said, when you're taking a test, you'd be distracted because of your home life. And they make up your grades, and failing can really hurt your future. And I don't think this is fair because your grades don't map intelligence. So, a study I have is MIT neuroscientists conducted a study on over 1,400 8th graders. They tested standardized test scores and their fluid capabilities or fluid intelligence skills, and what that is basically their memory abilities, what they can really memorize and how they can process information. And a lot of scientists, including me, believe that that's what really maps your intelligence, not your grades. And so they tested them on SAT scores, SAT test, and they tested them on their fluid capabilities, and there was no correlation between them. And the reason there was no correlation between them is because a lot of kids had trouble with the test because their test anxiety, their home environment, and a lot of people just didn't do so well. And when it came to fluid testing, a lot of people who didn't pass their standardized test, they did well on their fluid test, which makes them smart. So that proves that your grades really don't make up how intelligent you are. And that's all. Thank you.